Join me and Crow Esling. Question with courage, seek knowledge with humility, live with wisdom. Join the Brotherhood Podcast.
The Brotherhood Podcast. Tonight's topic: should we walk by faith or be guided by sight? Good evening and welcome to the Brotherhood Podcast. I'm your host, David Fraser. Tonight we're exploring one of life's most thought-provoking questions. Should we walk by faith or should we be guided by what we can see? Faith encourages us to trust beyond our circumstances, while sight reminds us to examine the facts before making decisions. Can these two ideas work together, or must we choose one over the other? Join us as we challenge assumptions, ask difficult questions, and have an honest conversation about faith, truth, wisdom, reason, and the courage to think for ourselves. Together, we'll examine whether genuine faith is blind belief or whether it is strengthened by knowledge, understanding, and action. Bring an open mind, share your thoughts, and be part of the discussion. The Brotherhood Podcast, where truth is explored, wisdom is pursued, and meaningful conversations begin. Hosted by David Fraser. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Brotherhood Podcast. I'm David Fraser, and I truly appreciate you taking the time to join me tonight. Tonight, we're going to explore a thought-provoking question. Should we walk by faith and not by sight? What does that really mean? Does it mean we ignore reality? Does it mean we stop asking questions? Or does genuine faith invite us to think, learn, and grow? For generations, many people have inherited beliefs they were never encouraged to examine. But I believe a faith that fears honest questions is often a faith that has stopped growing. Blind faith, faith that is never tested by truth, reason, or experience, can become a prison for the mind instead of a path to freedom. Real spiritual growth begins when we have the courage to ask difficult questions, to seek wisdom without fear, and to examine every teaching honestly. Asking questions doesn't weaken faith. In many cases, it strengthens it. Faith is not the denial of reality. Faith is the courage to face reality while believing that our present circumstances do not have the final word. At the same time, faith without truth becomes wishful thinking, and hope without wisdom can lead us into disappointment, confusion, and unnecessary pain. True faith acknowledges the facts while trusting that, through perseverance, purpose, and the divine, tomorrow can be different from today. Faith doesn't ask us to close our eyes. It asks us to open our hearts, our minds, and our understanding. Believe in miracles, but also believe in the gifts, abilities, and potential that God has already placed within you. Those gifts were never meant to remain buried. They were meant to be discovered, developed, and shared with the world. So I encourage you tonight, question ideas, test traditions, seek knowledge. Never be afraid of honest inquiry, because truth has nothing to fear from sincere questions. A liberated mind is willing to learn, willing to unlearn, and willing to continue growing. Wisdom isn't found in blind acceptance. It is found in the fearless pursuit of truth. As we begin tonight's discussion, I invite you to keep an open mind. You don't have to agree with everything that's said, but I do ask that you listen, reflect, and think for yourself. This isn't about telling you what to believe. It's about encouraging you to search for truth with humility, wisdom, and courage. This is David Fraser, inviting you to join me on a continuing journey of knowledge, truth, and spiritual awakening. Join the Brotherhood Podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. Come and be enlightened. Let knowledge become your gateway to freedom. Let's release our minds together. Let's pursue truth together. Let's grow together. Remember, question with courage. Seek knowledge with humility. Live with wisdom, because knowledge liberates, truth transforms, and wisdom empowers. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm David Fraser. Until next time, may God bless you, keep you, guide your steps, and give you the wisdom to seek truth wherever it may lead. Good night, and I'll see you on the next Brotherhood Podcast.